Hey guys, Mrs.Roopa here, and our lesson for today is going to add on to the lesson that we had yesterday on volcanoes. There are actually 3 different types of volcanoes that we're going to learn about, and they are all a little bit different, and that's what makes this topic so cool. Okay, so the first type that we're going to talk about is called a composite volcano. And another name for a composite volcano is called a stratovolcano. And this is made from a very long series of eruptions over the course of many, many years. And what this does is that it forms layers of ash, lava, and other minerals. And those layers just keep packing on each other until you have this volcano, okay? So that's what's really cool about it. Another characteristic about composite volcanoes is that they have very steep slopes. So if you think of a volcano, you're gonna think of ones that go down like this and kind of curve up at the top. That's what you're thinking, and that's a composite volcano. So it does have those trademark volcano steep slopes down the side, and also it has a bowl shape at the very top. And that has a very special name, and that is called a caldera. So steep slopes and caldera at the very top. Remember that word because we're going to hear it later on in the lesson, okay? So composite volcanoes. Examples of composite volcanoes would be Mount St. Helens, which is here in the US in Washington, Mount Shasta, which is in Northern California, and the very famous Mount Vesuvius, which if you have a minute after this lesson, go look up that one. That one's a big one, okay? The next one we're gonna learn about is called a shield volcano. And guys, these look so cool. So shield volcanoes are made by slow lava flow. So when lava flows as slow as it does, they form shield volcanoes, and they form kind of a longer side. So they're not steep, but they grow kind of out. Okay, so they're actually, the width of them is very long. There is a volcano on the planet Mars, and it is called Olympus Mons. And this volcano, Olympus Mons, is an example of a shield volcano. So some of our planet's largest volcanoes are actually shield volcanoes. And on other planets like Mars, you have shield volcanoes. So the one on Mars, Olympus Mons, is huge. It's way bigger than any volcano that we have on our planet. But again, a fun fact, it is a shield volcano. So super cool. The largest shield volcano that we have on Earth above water is in Hawaii, and it is called Mauna Loa. So Mauna Loa is in Hawaii, and Hawaii is actually made up of a big chain of volcanoes, which again, if you have a minute after this lesson, go check out those volcanoes as well. The last volcano that we're going to talk about, or the type of volcano we're going to talk about, is called a dome volcano. And lava domes, they are volcanoes that are round shaped, and they're usually made from very thin lava. So these volcanoes are mostly found within other volcanoes, and those volcanoes are actually composite. So within a composite volcano, you have those steep slopes, you have that caldera. Sometimes they form lava domes right in the middle of that caldera. So you have a volcano, and then go ahead and stick on another one. Why not? So the caldera is there, a lava dome forms within the caldera. Also, this can actually be very, very dangerous. Lava domes can form on the side of volcanoes, and let's think about this. If a volcano erupts, all that lava and all that pressure and ash goes running down the sides. That's dangerous in itself. But let's go ahead and add another volcano into this. So that ash and that lava is running down the sides. It is going to pick up and carry this lava dome, which is another volcano, down the sides, and it is going to just destroy whatever is in its path. So lava domes can be extremely dangerous. All right, so those are the 3 types of volcanoes that are out there in our planet and our world. The first one, composite, steep sides, caldera in the middle. And then you have the shield volcano, which is more long, it's longer, okay? Olympus Mons is a shield volcano, and Mauna Loa in Hawaii is a large shield volcano. And then those pretty dangerous dome volcanoes, which can sit right at the very top of the caldera, which is that bowl, or it can sit on the side. And again, carried down will destroy anything in its path. So tomorrow for our lesson, we are going to jump into rocks. And now rocks are actually formed from volcanoes and from the Earth's crust. So I really wanted to tie in, when we did our lessons on the parts of the Earth and these volcanoes, I wanted to tie those topics into the rocks because that's where rocks come from. So please take a minute if you haven't and go back and watch the lessons on the parts of the Earth and our lessons on volcanoes so that the rocks lesson will make a little bit more sense. And I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Please like, share, and subscribe to these lessons and this channel. That will help you to receive updates on when we post new lessons.